Hi, this is Syphon here, and I'm going to be doing my deck profile on my ninjas for Yu-Gi-Oh! Hope you enjoy, so here we go. Okay, to start us off, we have got three Aqua Armor Ninjas. I use these guys so that if they basically try and get them to the graveyard, so that if I would take any direct attacks from the opponent, it means I can use this guy's effect and he'll get banished and negate that attack. Then we have got three Air Armor Ninjas, and what I use this guy for is usually with Earth Armor Ninja, which I'll show you in a second, is to decrease his level or other monster's level so that I can use them for overlays. Also, they're already level 4, so majority of my exceeds are rank 4, so that's what I use them for. We have Earth Armor Ninjas. What I try and do with these guys is if my field is empty, I'll try and special summon them in conjunction. If I can get, what I would do is special summon them first, and then next I would try and tribute them for Senior Silver Ninja, which I've also got 3 of. Basically tribute any monster, set this guy, and what he does is when he's flipped face up, it means I can special summon as many ninjas as I can from my hand or graveyard, which is good for swarming and then overlaying. We have Masked Ninja Ibisu. He's a joke of a ninja. He's short and fat. What he does is to return spells and traps equal to the number of face-up ninja monsters I control of the opponent's side back to their hands, so I get rid of the spells and traps, so I can overlay successfully and hopefully attack directly. Next I have 3 Upstart Golden Ninjas. What they do is I can discard a trap card and to special summon a ninja from a deck in face up, defense position or face down, so it's good for a quick overlay or to swarm a little bit. The whole main guy of this deck is the Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo's. He's really good for the deck. If you normal summon him, you can get a ninjutsu art card from your deck to your hand, and if he's flipped or special summoned, then you can add a ninja from your deck to your hand. So he's pretty good, so you can keep your hand filled up and keep your opponent on their toes. And for a staple, put in Gores, because if my field gets empty, if I'm in a tricky situation, I can special summon him. If my field is empty and I take a direct attack or effect damage, I can special summon him and I've got a great 2/7 beat stick on the field with the token, hopefully. Next we come to the spells, the basic staples. We've got Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, 2 Swords of Veering Light, because I need to delay the opponent in attacks quite a lot so I can get the ninjas out and do the overlays. Obviously the ninjas are warriors, so reinforcement to the army. Get a ninja straight to my hand if I don't have that many or need a specific one. Then we have Pot of Avarice, because I do tend to access the deck like via Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, so I can return ninjas back to the deck and then reshuffle them, and I can add them to my hand or just draw them. Spiritualism, that's sort of like for Masked Ninja Ibisu. Masked Ninja Ibisu needs another ninja with a different name, so you can only do minimum of 2 spells and traps to bounce back to the opponent's hand, and maximum of 5. So Spiritualism allows me to return 1 spell or trap, so it's like a staple for Ibisu. And also the card that I return cannot, well actually, when this card is activated, the opponent cannot chain anything on, so its effect cannot be negated whatsoever. Next we have the traps. The staples, and staples to me for the deck really: Torrential Tribute, stops swarming; Threatening Roar, stops attacks; 7 Tools of the Bandit, because a lot of players do use trap cards like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, so they can spend 4,000 life points, 2,000 life points in an attempt to negate my summon or spells or traps or whatever, and I'll use 7 tools and just paying 1,000 and I'll negate that. Compulsory, good for getting rid of Zen mains, because a lot of players use Zen mains these days. At the same time as well, I can bounce back monsters that the opponent would have instead of me destroying them and going to a graveyard. Then we have Sound of Retreat. This is good for if I use Torrential Tribute or if I had Dark Hole. I can attempt to blow up all monsters on the field, and the opponent would think, oh well, he's losing all his ninjas. Well, if I successfully chain this on and it resolves, it means all my ninjas go back to my hand, which means they're safely back in my hand. I can reuse them again. And then we have the ninjutsu art cards, Rust Mist. It's good to have in the field with a ninja because anytime the opponent special summons a monster, including XYZs, their attack is instantly halved. Then we have ninjutsu art of shadow sealing. Tribute a ninja and banish an opponent's monster, and this stays in the field. If this card goes, the monster comes back. So it's good for stopping things going to the graveyard for recycling, and I can banish it if it's a really bad beast or a monster or whatever. I've got 2 ninjutsu art cards of freezing. Stops attacks, ends the battle phase just for one time only, but thereafter that the opponent cannot change their monster's battle positions as long as I control a ninja. Duplication, good for swarming and getting Hanzo out quick as well, and also using Hanzo's effect to add a ninja. So you get a special summon and a ninja to your hand, or if I need a different ninja. That's pretty much it. Next, come to my XYZs. Gemini Pearl, he's a beat stick with Photon Papal Operative. For opponents who set monsters or special summon face down, I can flip them up and attack and do more damage. Steel Swarm Roach, of 2 of them, so that if the opponent has a high summoning deck, a high level monster summoning deck, I can negate the special summons like Synchros, etc. I have got 3 Utopias, just like the swords. It's good for negating attacks, and also he's a sort of like he's a 2/5 beat stick at the same time. Shockmaster, only really use this if the opponent uses a lot of the same card, or if I can get it out, or if I need it for the win. If the opponent tends to use the same card over and over, the same type of card, I can just stop them with that. For the deck, which is really good, that gets me sometimes OTKs, is Excalibur. 2000 original attack, but his attack can be doubled to 4000. 2 level 4 warrior type monsters, and it's a warrior deck. Ninjas. Heroic Champion Gandiva, or Gandiva, however you pronounce it. It stops the opponent's special summoning level 4 or lowers, so it works in conjunction with Steel Swarm Roach. Then we have 1 Blade Arm Ninja. He can select any ninja, deattach material to select a face-up ninja, and it can attack twice in the same turn. Then we have number 12, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. What I would use him for is basically, he's a beat stick. He's sort of like a beat stick, and also he can protect all the ninjas from being destroyed by battle and by card effects. So it's good against Dark Hole or Torrential Tribute, etc. Last but not least, we have Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon. If the opponent has a card that I just don't like, a continuous card preferably, I could just deattach material and blow up that face-up card. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye.